not the way that we wanted our senior day to go. I've got so much respect for what, Rob Higgins in a short amount of time, kind of the imprint he put on this program. Jaden Michael for kind of his years of service and fighting through injuries and everything else. And he's played, he's not played. He's always had an unbelievable attitude. And then Zach Irvin. I mean, we all know Zach's been through a lot. You guys probably don't know a quarter of what he's battled physically to get himself on the floor and be there every single day for his team and his teammates. And we wanted to send them out in a positive manner. I thought we had a lot of energy in the first half, but we just did not come out with the right kind of energy and intensity, urgency in the second half, whether it was taking care of the basketball or rebounding.
Question, TK, what kind of got sideways for you guys there in the second half?
I feel like we had some careless turnovers, wasn't taking care of the ball. Second half, we wasn't on the boards as much as we were in the first half. And like I said last time, rebounding win the game, and they just out-battled us on the rebounding.
Did you think it was a situation where you guys just couldn't regain momentum once they kind of snatched it?
Nah, I always think we could gain momentum. It's just we just got to be able to just lock in, just do what we got to do.
Zach, 5 years with Elon. What has it meant to you to put on that jersey for one last game?
Everything, really. It means the world to me that Coach gave me an opportunity to come back 2 years ago, and spend my final 2 years here. Today definitely brought back a lot of memories. But one game left, or we hope to make some noise in March, put this game behind us, and see what we can do in the tournament.
TK, been averaging about 20 points per game in the last 6 games. What's kind of led your scoring to this?
Just playing together, moving the ball, getting the ball on the side, 3 to 4 sides every possession, and everything just opens up for us. When we just play together, share the ball, everybody eat.
TK, do you feel like they were maybe doubling you a little bit more in the second half, maybe not giving you enough space that you maybe had more in the first half? How did it change for you?
Yeah, I think so. They got a good coach, so I expect him to make adjustments going on in the game, but we just came up short. So,
a couple more questions.
Zach, was there anything that, for you, you just mentioned a lot of different things going through your mind, anything that came full circle for you today or anything?
No, not really. Not that. I don't think it's really hit me yet. The realization that I won't be able to play another game in this building. But like I said, I'm still looking forward to the next one, and to me, it's just it doesn't seem wrong. So,
One last question for you, TK, with Zach.
TK, what has it meant to have these seniors around like Zach and Jaden?
Really good guys. Everybody get along together in the locker room. We just bring energy. All the seniors, it was just great to be around. First time, it's my first year meeting them. Felt like I knew them longer. So it's all love for everybody. My guy Zach, I'm gonna miss playing with him.
TK, Zach, thanks so much.
Thanks,
Thanks,
guys. Take the water.
yeah.
Like it was going to be a special afternoon for a good chunk of the day, and that seemed to get away from you a little bit.
Yeah, they're a good team, and a team that obviously they won on the road at West Virginia and then had a lot of struggles, but they've been competitive in a lot of ball games, and we expected them to make a run, and they did, and obviously it was kind of back and forth for a while. It's unfortunate the final score doesn't indicate the kind of game that it was. Obviously Rice made some threes that created some separation, but again, it was just disappointing that we just couldn't complete the mission. Like, we had a lot of really good minutes in there. A lot of guys stepped up. We're not able to really celebrate what TK did. I mean, he had a special night, 30 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists. I mean, we should be able to celebrate that, and we should have sent these seniors out the right way.
Coach, you had an 11-point lead. It's about 3 minutes into the second half, and things were going real well. What was it? Kind of Rice sort of taking over a little bit there, or what happened there where Because the lead kind of
Turnovers.
Yeah.
Turnovers. You know, we turned it over 4 times in a row. So turnovers, and now they lead our league in steals. So we know that they're a team that forces a lot of turnovers, but they get 19 points off of our 16 turnovers. So, you know, as we were watching film in short prep, but we told our guys, you want to win this game, you got to take care of the ball. If we take bad shots and give up live ball turnovers, it's going to be really difficult to win. And as they could get out in transition and get easy ones, then it made it really tough, obviously, to get stops, and you're going against set defense every time.
TK's had a pretty good sampling of some of the things he can do. It was today kind of more on display. A lot of it was on display today, maybe more so than other games.
Yeah, you know, I think he hasn't shot the 3 as well this year as we've seen him shoot the ball historically. So teams, you know, sometimes try to duck underneath on ball screens, but he's a confident shooter. We have confidence in him that he can make those 3-point shots, and he stepped up and made some shots early, which again opens up more for him to be able to get downhill, get to the paint, and make plays. And again, I just like the growth in his game that he can score. He's scoring efficiently, 10 for 16, but he's also getting the 5 assists. We clean up some of the turnovers in his game, and we'll have a special player.
Coach, you talk Thursday night. I know you guys are young and kind of again today, but
Yeah.
Dorn, he struggled to shoot the ball, but he's still a guy that you
Yeah.
told me Thursday that he's going to get that green light. So
Yeah, and he still had 11 points. Yeah, he still had 11 points. He still had an impact on the game. Would certainly like for him to be, you know, more. You know, he got 4 rebounds, but again, with his frame and his athleticism, you know, he's a guy that can go in there and can really attack the boards. But it's been a real growth process and learning experience for Nick. I feel like he's continued to play better and improve along the way.
Any more questions, Coach? Any more questions?
So you've got at least one game left. I mean, it's not over, right?
Yeah, you got one more game. Absolutely. So it's that time of year where everybody's got a game, and you just put everything you can into that game in front of you. You don't look too far ahead. You don't look too far back. You just got to figure out how to win the one game that you do have. You're blessed to have one game. You go out and you play as hard as you can for that game, and you see where it takes you.
You're not going to be a big underdog in this first game. Is it the way it shakes up, I guess? I mean, you
Yeah.
feel like, wow, you should be going there and winning this game.
Yeah. I mean, I think, you know, we've had enough good experiences throughout this season. You know, obviously winning at Wilmington was a big win for us against, you know, a top level team in our conference. You know, winning against Delaware, we've had some really good quality wins where I think our guys have enough confidence in themselves and our coaching staff and our program that we can go there and we can make some noise. You know, we've shown it. We showed it for the first half today. Now it's about, can we be consistent? And it goes kind of back to the youth that we're talking about. Is just, you know, developing consistency with a young team.
Coach, going against a kid like Kale,
Mm-hmm.
who's a good shooter, but you kind of bottled him up a little bit in the first half. He sort of got going a little bit in the second half. Was it something changing at all?
No, I think Xander was able to get out, and he got some in transition. So, you know, it's always easier when you can get to the free throw line. He drew 9 fouls. So, you know, we know that he's a player that can draw fouls, gets to the free throw line. We let him get loose on some easy ones that, you know, makes it more comfortable for him to be able to get to his spots and make some shots. He's a tough shot maker. You know, again, he was 9 for 21. At one point, I think he was 2 for 11 maybe. So, like, he's a player that he's really tough once he gets going. They got guys that look for him and continue to find him.
I have time for one last question, Coach.
Good. All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.